Hey, 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 it worked this time. Welcome to Jason is a Social Scientist. I'm clean as a whistle. Clean as a whistle. I'm clean as a whistle. Clean as a whistle. Clean as a whistle.
Clean as a whistle. Clean as a whistle. Clean as a whistle. Clean as a whistle.
Hey, Erica.
Clean as a whistle. 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 Clean as a whistle.
Hello, Sidwell, Damo, Sarah, Renee. Hey, Renee and Mitch. Hello, hello. This time it's Renee commenting for the two of you. Nice. Fun, fun, fun. Woo! Do. All right. First, before we get in the shower, I thought we would clean some dishes. Good morning, Debbie. Good morning, Jessica. Cindy. Christy Joe is here. Hello, everyone. Dang it. All right. Do some dishes. Hey, Kelly Bird. Oh, I love the picture. Horsey, giddy up, man. Giddy up. Clean as a whistle. So yeah, we'll do some dishes. We'll shower. Maybe listen to some records. Hey, Amber. Hey, Ashley. Yay for dishes. Oh yeah. All right. Let's get it set up here. I don't know, how are we doing this? I don't know. Dang it, double dog, dang it. Clean as a whistle. Here, I'm gonna turn on the echo chamber. We gotta turn on the echo chamber, of course, you know. Don't you know? Dang it. Oh yeah. All right. Oh, I love you all. A snowman? You want to build a snowman? How does that song go? Dang it. And here I am. Time to engage that echo chamber. First one's Dang the Dang Show. Dang it and double dog, dang it. Group Dang Nation. All right. Got the kids off to school. Yesterday I walked them to the bus. There was this kid bullying a fourth grader. You know, my kids are in first and second, so I went up and I said to the fourth grader, I said, "Hey, I hear you're kind of giving them a hard time. I want you to be nicer to them." He's like, "Oh, okay, all right." So that went pretty smoothly. Hopefully, no bed for Stacy. Hi. Dang it, double dog, dang it. All right. Dang it. Double dog, dang it. Let's see. All right, now we got is that TV on over there? Let's see, remote. I don't think it's on. Let's go turn it on. You can come with me. Whee! It should. Work should have snow days. Okay, let's see. That's yesterday's show. Let's click back in. Go Go Gadget Echo Chamber. That's yesterday's show. Hello, hello. Go Go Gadget Echo Chamber. That's yesterday's show. Hello, hello. Go Go Gadget Echo Chamber. That's yesterday's show. Hello, hello. Hey, for real. How deep does it go? How deep does the echo chamber go? Uh-oh, we're getting some feedback now. I took a little nap. How deep does the echo chamber go? Uh-oh, we're getting some feedback. I'm still feeling really good. Got an afterglow. All right. This show is still set up for Pill 527 is all ready to go here. Just gotta put a new candle up. What happened to something happened to the feed over there. Oh, Maddie, how fun is that? That's so cool. Oh, I'd love to trip with you, Maddie. I appreciate you, Maddie. You're awesome. All right, wait. Let's see, where's the other phone? Hey, Kim Marshall. Infinite Jason, says Laura. Oh, well, I thought one was too many. Dang it to heck. All right. Don't have the ramp here right now. Let's see. All right, Go Gadget Echo Chamber. Hey, Peter Hughes. Oh, thank goodness. He's traveling abroad, right? Yay. I will, Maddie. I will. I hope you have an amazing trip. Let's see. That's no good. Good to know. Whoa. I saw this really cool selfie stick when I was at the Apple store. I was kind of lusting for it. All right. Okay, so dishes. Time to do dishes. Cheyenne is... Well, I think she's a little young for dishes, but soon. I gotta get my kids doing dishes. Dang it to heck. Clean as a whistle. Clean as a whistle. Oh. Clean as a whistle. How is everyone? It's gonna be a great day. We're gonna have a great day today. No, I hope we have a great day today. Dang it to heck. Great day for the whole world. Yay! Hooray! Dang it, dang it. Alright. Yay, Maddie knows. Alright. I tripped the other day. Till 5:23. It was. I had an amazing time. I really did. I wept. I was just crying like a baby. I love it. I don't know. There's nothing like shedding some tears. So cathartic. Dang it, double dog, dang it. We could go to the store later, buy some carrots. I need more carrots. And what's up, Doc? Alright. Buying dishes daily. If only daily. I gotta stay on top of them. It'd be easier. Alright. Woo-hoo. I'm clean as a whistle. You know, ever since I watched the movie Avengers, I'm thinking, are we doing the coffee grounds round? Robert Downey Jr. Stark is all like, because all the Avengers are staying in his house. And he's like, what am I, running a bread and breakfast for a biker gang? Coffee grounds and the garbage disposal, really? Is that really bad to do? What happens? Hey, Greg Riley, thanks for the nice review. Greg's going with the... All the women are gonna pounce on you, Greg. Be careful. Your wife is not gonna do any more dishes. You better be careful. Dang it. Where are you gonna work at? Dang it, double dog, dang it. I always get up at this time to get the kids off to school, but a lot of times I'll just crawl back into bed, but getting up today. We're staying up, I mean. Fair, Greg, fair. I'm just joking. But it's not around here, is it? It's not near here, is it? Are you in Wisconsin? Thanks, Donnie. You have a good day too. Dang it, right to heck. Dang it, double dog, dang it. Clean as a whistle. Clean as a whistle. Clean as a whistle. Dang it, double dog, dang it. Right. Run out of rope here. Yeah, I think it's full enough. Alright. Space fairly well used, I think. Clean as a whistle. No. All right. For real. See you soon. No. I still have. I'm not even done with a whole another load to do here. Maybe not a whole load, but. That's a hard no. Thank you for real. Thank you. All right, here we go. Clean as a whistle. Clean as a whistle. All right, turn on steam. Heat it dry. Sanitize. Heavy. All right. Upper and lower wash zones and start. No, I don't think so. I got the house to myself right now. Caroline, you're bringing friends now. Sweet. Woo-hoo. Hey, Amanda Cox. Woo! All right. Now we got to take the recycling out, the garbage out here. All right. How are you? We're just. No, I don't hear in my sleep. I don't really remember my dreams very much. I think that comes from all the communion. This isn't your first time here though, Amanda Cox, is it? Dang it, double dog, dang it. All right. Yeah, that's what I was asking. I'll give her the premise now. Let's see. After we get the garbage out. Was something broken? Oh, you gotta fix. Sometimes if it keeps giving you problems, sometimes logging out of Facebook and logging back in, that clears the cache. I'll get the premise as soon as we get the garbage out. I'll take the camera up top there so you'll get a better perspective. Let's see here. Where the sidewalk ends. When it's nice out, I go where the sidewalk ends. When we go for a walk. Why can't I see out the window? When it's nice out, I go where the sidewalk ends and walk. And that's Shel Silverstein. I know that. All right, let's see. Most of the garbage here. Oh, and this this rug is so warm since it's black. All right, all right. Maybe after the shower. That sounds good, Lee. Oh, all right. I'll do it now. What the heck? Let's see. Let's see. Oh, what's the big day, man? I hope it goes well. You got a show, man? Oh yeah, time for the premise. I almost forgot. Oh, what's the big day, man? I hope it goes well. You got a show, man? Oh yeah, time for the premise. I'm gonna put a new garbage bag in first. Okay, is Amanda Cox still here? Oh, gotta start the dishwasher again. Okay, is Amanda Cox still here? Oh. Amanda Cox, we love you! Amanda Cox, we love you! Amanda Cox, Amanda Cox, we love you. Amanda Cox, we love you. Amanda Cox, people often wonder what the show is about. And right now it's about you, dang it to heck. Alright. Here's the Wings Tammy. Right now it's about you, dang it to heck. Alright. See, listen. Amanda Cox, we love you. See, it's about you. Alright. Amanda Cox, All right. Let's see. Like I said, people often wonder what my show is about. The show is about. The premise is deceptively simple. I take my HIV medication live on the Book of Face each day in front of friends, family, and strangers. I do so in order to embrace stigma, dispel ignorance, and find support. After 526 pills, 526 shows, a number of bells, whistles, and bows have risen up and around and about the show. The bells, bows, and other people, the people that come back night after night and give me the most valuable resource, their time. To me, that's the most significant thing that's risen up and around and about the show, the community. Therein lies the support that I was looking for. But a number of bells, whistles, and bows have risen up and around and about the show. Ding dong bell, boy do she now hell. I mean, heck, this show has it all. I like to say that it is Cloud Atlas and that it incorporates at least 600 years of entertainment. With Edward R. Murrow's radio book, radio broadcasts on record. You're throwing me off. Book of Face. I thought it was Faith. No, Book of Face. Book of Face. With Edward R. Murrow's radio broadcast on record and cylinders played on a 19th century Edison home phonograph, along with the nursery rhyme book from my childhood containing woodcut illustrations from the 15th century. It is, in a sense, also The Matrix. In a previous iteration of the show, I created something I call the Rainbow Tunnel, in which I harnessed the power of Grayskull and the Eye of Thundera, funneling them through a series of warped nacelles, creating a static warp bubble in a subsequent singularity. Punching a hole through the fourth wall, it's okay, across the multiverse and into the source. The show now takes place in an echo chamber, created by me, that serves as a way station between our reality and the source. I don't expect lay people to fully understand, as this is advanced social science. Yeah, so the show's also like an old-timey variety show, Carol Burnett style, mixed with a merry melody of Looney Tunes and a measure of Mork and Mindy, a dash of Mr. Ed, and two doses of Alice in Wonderland, a helping of Hee-Haw, heaps of Benny Hill, a hint of the Highlander, tons of the Twilight Zone, a tincture of Teen Wolf, an ounce of Oz, a cup of Creep Show and Cast Away, a quart of Quantum Leap, and a gallon of Gilligan's Island. It's a 4-hour show and a 4-hour tour. Piles of Pee-wee's Playhouse, a pinch of Peter Pan, and a pound of Popeye. I am what I am. A whole block of Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood and a ration of the Rocky Horror Picture Show. I'm just a sweet transvestite from transsexual Transylvania. Ha ha. Come up to the lab and see what's on the slab. I can see you shiver with anticipation. Touch me, I want to be dirty. Thrill me, chill me, fulfill me. Creature of the night. An undone Benjamin Button, a corny ear of Dumbo, a college try of I Spy. Good morning, Larry. A couple of raw strokes of Bob Ross, a spoonful of Mary Poppins, and the full Monty Python. Finally lumping Rick and Morty with a leader of I Love Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds, and wham, bam, thank you, ma'am, you got the show. Everything is out of place and out of time here, including and especially me. Alice will always be pregnant. Harambe will always be ready for her high fives. The first and the second coming always be risen with the Obamas getting blowjobs from the Woodies, the Supermen, and their boners will always be spinsters and sumptuouses working this sweatshop. The Twin Towers will always stand with Lady Liberty. You will have their MTV. Pigs will fly. Disco and dance will reign like men did in the days of old. I write nightly the future history of anachronism for your future children and your elderly grandparents. May they enjoy it now and time immemorial. If I'd have people take only one thing away from this show, it would be the knowledge that HIV is preventable. If you're HIV negative, there's a once-a-day pill you can take. They call it PrEP, pre-exposure protocol. The pill is Truvada, and if you're HIV negative, you take it once a day, and it works like a highly effective chemical condom. It prevents HIV. But if you're already HIV positive like me, treatment is prevention. By taking my medication every day and maintaining an undetectable viral load, it makes it so I'm not contagious. U equals U. Undetectable equals untransmissible. You could fuck me bareback all day long and never catch HIV from me. It's a brave new world. The future is now, and it's 1969. Free love. Woo. All right. Live long and prosper. Bareback all day long. Woo! All right. All right. What's wrong, Caroline? Caroline's sad now. Yeah, I've been getting boxes. Like it's like every day is Christmas around here lately. People have been getting me lots of nice things. One of my favorites is a keyboard to match the keyboard, because you know we have like a fireplace to match the fireplace, the TV to match the TV, and you know all that. Yeah. Oh, dang it. I don't know. Hang on. Hang on. Oh, well, Fit Chloe says, hello, you absolute legend. Thank you, Chloe. Oh, I love you. My wife was just messaging me. Hey, Michelle. How are you? The kids have a book fair tonight. I have to take them to. Good morning, Canada. Amanda, where do you live? Here, I'm just gonna finish up the last. Get these other dishes just ready to be loaded in the dishwasher. Dang it, double dog, dang it. Dang it, double dog, dang it. Hey, Desiree. Is it your first time here, Desiree? Is it your first time here, Desiree? Amanda Cox, we love you. I do everything kind of odd, perhaps. I mean, with the wings on, or just one-handed? Oh man, alright, here we go. We're almost done with this. Good afternoon, Nicola. Good afternoon. Good morning here. Still relatively early morning, 9 in the morning. Okay. You've heard good things about me? Oh, that's nice. And that dang it to heck shirt was a gift. Fairy liquid? I don't know about that. Oh, Desiree Wordsman, is it it's your first time here? Let's give you a shout out. Pretty soon I'm gonna take a shower and clean my whistle. Pretty soon I'm gonna take a shower. Desiree Wordsman, we love you! Desiree Wordsman, we love you! Desiree Wordsman, we love you! See you soon, Amanda Cox. Chloe's still here, yay! Oh! We love you! We love you! All right, all right. You're easily spooked. It's okay, Desiree. You're safe here. You're safe. Your pH died right in my face. I'm good now. I don't know what that means. Thanks, Chloe. Dang it, Double Dog, dang it. So we take this with us into the shower, this little entertainment center, so they can get the echo chamber. I'm glad you appreciated it, Amanda. That's cool. You didn't really get the premise. Should I do it one more time? Chloe's, you're so sweet. Dang it to heck. All right. So people often wonder what the show is about, right? The premise is deceptively simple. So normally the show takes place. I do the show from this iPad up here. My other show, my main show, By Mouth Daily, and we're on pill number 500, and tonight will be pill 527. Dang it, Double Dog, dang it. Let's see. Normally the show takes place up here. So people often wonder what the show is about. The premise is deceptively simple. I take my HIV medication live on the Book of Face each day in front of friends, family, and strangers. I do so in order to embrace stigma, dispel ignorance, and find support. After 526 pills, 526 shows, a number of bells, whistles, and bows have risen up and around and about the show. The bells, bows, and other people, the people that come back night after night and give me the most valuable resource, their time. To me, that's the most significant thing that's risen up and around and about the show, the community. Therein lies the support that I was looking for. But a number of bells, whistles, and bows have risen up and around and about the show. Ding dong bell. Boy, do she now. Hell, I mean, heck, this show has it all. I like to say that it is Cloud Atlas and that it incorporates at least 600 years of entertainment, with Edward R. Murrow's radio broadcasts on record and cylinders played on a 19th century Edison home phonograph, along with a nursery rhyme book from my childhood containing woodcut illustrations from the 15th century. It is, in a sense, also The Matrix. In a previous iteration of the show, I created something I call the Rainbow Tunnel, in which I harnessed the power of Grayskull and the Eye of Thundera, funneling them through a series of warped nacelles, creating a static warp bubble and a subsequent singularity, punching a hole through the fourth wall, across the multiverse, and into the source. The show now takes place in an echo chamber, created by me, that serves as a way station between our reality and the source. I don't expect lay people to fully understand, as this is advanced social science. Yeah, so the show is also like an old-timey variety show, Carol Burnett style, mixed with the merry melody of Looney Tunes and a measure of Mork and Mindy, a dash of Mr. Ed, and two doses of Alice in Wonderland, a helping of Hee-Haw, heaps of Benny Hill, a hint of the Highlander, tons of the Twilight Zone, a tincture of Teen Wolf, an ounce of Oz, a cup of Creep Show, and Castaway, quarter quantum, leap in a gallon of Gilligan's Island. It's a 4-hour show and a 4-hour tour. Piles of Pee-wee's Players, a pinch of Peter Pan, and a pound of Popeye. I am what I am, a whole block of Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, and a ration of the Rocky Horror Picture Show. I'm just a sweet transvestite from transsexual Transylvania. Come up to the lab and see what's on the slab. I can see you shiver with anticipation. Touch me, I want to be dirty. Thrill me, chill me, fulfill me. Creature of the night. An undone Benjamin Button, a corny ear of Dumbo, a college strive, I spy. Thank you, Jennifer, and thanks for accepting the invite. I saw that, An undone Benjamin Button, a corny of Dumbo, College Tribe, I Spy, a couple raw strokes of Bob Ross, a spoonful of Mary Poppins, and the full Monty Python. Finally lump in Rick and Morty with a liter of I Love Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds, and wham, bam, thank you, ma'am, you've got the show. Everything is out of place and out of time here, including and especially me. Alice will always be pregnant. Harambe will always be ready for her high fives. The first and the second coming will always be risen with the Obamas getting blowjobs from the Woodies. The Supermen and their boners will always be spinsters and sumptuouses working the sweatshop. The Twin Towers will always stand, but Lady Liberty, you will have their MTV. Pigs will fly, disco and dance will reign like men did in the days of old. I write nightly the future history of anachronism for your future children and your elderly grandparents. May they enjoy it now in time immemorial. It's a shower show. We're doing the shower now. If I'd have people take only one thing away from the show, it would be the knowledge that HIV is preventable. If you're HIV negative, there's a once-a-day pill that you can take. They call it PrEP, Pre-Exposure Protocol. The pill is Truvada, and if you're HIV negative, you take it once a day, and it works like a highly effective chemical condom. It prevents HIV. But if you're already HIV positive like me, treatment is prevention. By taking my medication every day and maintaining an undetectable viral load, it makes it so I'm not contagious. U equals U. Undetectable equals untransmissible. You could fuck me bareback all day long and never catch HIV from me. It's a brave new world. The future is now, and it's 1969. Free love. You too, Laura. You too. I love you. So that's the description for my nighttime show, By Mouth Daily, the one where I take this pill. The pill I take now is called Biktarvy. I saw that. It's the first person in the UK that's ever had that happen. I think the infrequency of the law being used maybe points to the lack of its necessity. Anyway, still think it's wrong to criminalize disease. I don't know. The guy was kind of a monster though, so I know. Anyway, so yeah, I take my HIV medication live on the Book of Face each night, but then I do this other show now. So I've been taking the pill for. Thank you, Amanda. Thank you. You're sweet. Thank you. So in By Mouth Daily, I take the pill. But about 70 pills into By Mouth Daily, I decided I wanted to do another show, right? I didn't want to wait another 24 hours or whatever, how much time it was till it was time to take the pill again. So I'm like, well, what else can I do besides... What else is interesting me about me except the fact that I take this pill? And, like I said in the intro, I embrace stigma of all kinds. I embrace stigma, dispel ignorance, and find support. Well, some of the stigma I embrace is the stigma of HIV, obviously, but another one is mental illness. I'm applying for disability, right, for mental illness. I'm by trade, I'm a nurse. I'm a registered nurse, board certified in psychiatry, and so my specialty is, mental health. And in my nighttime show, I embrace the stigma of mental illness. But during my daytime show, I wanted, what else is interesting me about? Well, I have 12 years inpatient experience on a psych unit. I have experience in helping people, with mental illness. So, I wanted my daytime show to focus on not embracing the stigma of mental illness, but embracing mental health and trying to get better. So, for me, I know if I haven't showered in 7 days, if I haven't showered for 7 days, there's a good chance I'm depressed, right? So for me, not showering is depression. Not making appointments, not keeping appointments, missing appointments, not going to work, not checking the mail, all that's depression. Not getting out of bed, that's depression. And rather than beating up on myself for all the shit that I'm not doing, I pick this one small achievable goal that I can do each day. And for me, that goal is to shower. Dang it, and double dog dang it. Not every day is a success. Not every day has to be a success. But all I have to do to make my day a success is to shower. Dang it, and double dog dang it. You have a lovely day too, Cheryl. You creeping on me, that's alright. Chloe's a nurse too? Sweet. Oh, you were binging on me. Sweet. Dang it. I gotta make a best of the best and worst of social science moments. Dang it, double dog dang it. No, I think it's a really tricky issue, this whole, I think there's no other disease that people are criminalized, are punished for transmitting. And I think it's just, it's wrong-headed. I think what it does is it makes people afraid to even get tested. So people don't get tested because they're, if it means that they can never have bareback sex again. That's what in their mind. A lot of people are, that was my first thought when I was diagnosed. I'm never gonna have bareback sex ever again. It's like really depressing thought. My second thought was, oh my God, did I give it to my wife or anybody in my family? But my first thought was, oh my God, I'm never gonna have bareback sex again. And and there's some people that are so afraid of that they won't even get tested, and so that means a lot of people they go undiagnosed, and people that aren't diagnosed don't get treatment, and people that aren't treated can pass the virus on. It's just HIV is something that spreads in the darkness. Well, I didn't know that, Cheryl. Like, the last thing I had learned was in 1997 in high school, and an HIV positive couple came into our school. They were a man and a woman. They were both HIV positive, and this was 97, so it wasn't a death sentence anymore. They were on their medications, but what they said is that they couldn't have unprotected sex even with each other, because at that time there was a fear that even with treatment that a person could transmit their virus, and there was a fear that they could keep transmitting their virus back and forth. And the virus mutates so quickly, they were afraid that people would come up with a super virus. I'm really glad he made it through it, Cheryl. So yeah, that was what was in my mind, is like, I can't even have sex with it. So, but and when I mentioned that to my doctor during my first appointment, she's like, oh yeah, they used to tell people that, but not anymore. Like, so that fear was never realized. Oh, I thought you were talking about your friend John. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Cheryl. You were here with John North last night, though, right? Sorry, Caroline. I'm sorry, Amanda. Lots of people here lost lots of people they care about. Time for a little more communion, and then I think we're gonna go into the shower. My first thought when I was diagnosed wasn't to do a show where I take a pill every day. My first thought was like, I'm not taking that fucking pill, no chance in hell. My first thought when I was diagnosed wasn't to do a show. My first thought was to do a show what it looks like to die of AIDS in the 21st century. No chance in hell. My first thought was to do a show what it looks like. So I understand the impulse to not want to take care of it. It can have side effects. It can have. Somebody was here just last night. Was taking the medication that I used to take, Triamec, and have pancreatitis and. It can have side effects. It can have. Somebody was here just last night. Real severe liver problems. Taking the medication that I used to take, Triamec, and have pancreatitis and. It can have side effects. It can have. Real severe liver problems. Some people complain about diarrhea. I don't know. That hasn't been a serious problem. Diarrhea. Hasn't been a serious problem. Time for communion. We get the pipe here. All right. See you soon, Sidwell. Clean as a whistle. All right. See you soon, Sidwell. Clean as a whistle. All right. Still awake. Well, I took a little nap. I'm gonna take a little shower soon. Sidwell already gone. I was gonna play a song. I was gonna play I'll Dance to You. Sorry you lost him. I'm in Madison, Wisconsin, and I'm from Baraboo, Wisconsin originally. I'm in Madison, Wisconsin. I do like it. I do. I haven't used it in the car yet. I'll have to try it out. I do like it. I do. I hope you have fun. Hey, Jackie. I haven't used it in the car yet. I'll have to try it out. Communion. Hey, Jackie. Almost time to get in the shower. No, that's awesome, Jessica. It really is. Almost time to get in the shower. No, that's awesome, Jessica. It really is. Almost time to get in the shower. No, that's awesome, Jessica. It really is. Damo was here earlier. He's from Australia. Pete's from Australia. This moment now. He's from Australia. Violin will play. Will sound. I don't know if violin. Hold you close. I'll dance you into my heart. I'll dance you up, I'll dance you down, I'll dance the night away. I'll dance you to the end of time and to the brink of day. See you through the evening there with the starlight in your hair. I'll ask you and waltzing me in the air into a magic spell and leave the earth below. Dance you to a fairly well and never let you go. Oh, you're sweet, Jessica. Thank you, Chloe. Dance you into my heart. Oh, shucks. The end of time to the brink of day. Standing there, the starlight in your hair. I'll ask you to sing with me in the air. Step into a magic spell and leave the earth below. Dance you to fairly well and never let you go. Dude. Hey, Samantha. Dude. Hey, Samantha. Dude. Hey, Samantha. Oh, must have been really tired. It's so pretty, isn't it? Oh, you must have been really tired. The Last Rose of Summer, that's the name of the song. The Last Rose of Summer, that's the name of the song. It's nice, Cheryl. It does, you can hear it. Suddenly I'm hungry for a bowl of cereal. I wonder if there's a new episode of John Oliver, too. Suddenly I'm hungry for a bowl of cereal. I wonder if there's a new episode of John Oliver too. Last week, tonight or something. What's it called? I saw a tabletop one in northern Wisconsin. Last week, tonight or something. What's it called? At an antique store recently. I saw a tabletop one in northern Wisconsin. It was like $350 or something like that. Or $400. It's like $350 or something like that. Amanda hurt her knee. Dang it to heck. What did you do to your knee? Good. It's stuck, you can't bend it? Ouch. Did you traumatize it, or in the past, or recently? Traumatize it, or in the past? Sophie, hey, Sophie. Hey, stop it. Hey. Hold your babies. Oh. Hold your baby. March is pretty recently, so you're healing still. Nice, nice. March is pretty recently, so you're healing still. She's like, attacking her foot. Sophie, stop it! Hey, 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 hey. Foot's kind of like red where she's like attacking her foot. Oh, stop it! Hey, 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 hey. Oh, mine are. One's just about to turn 7, and the other one's 8. They're 14 months apart. My two are. Oh, mine are. About to turn 7, and the other one's 8. That sounds yummy. 14 months apart. Fried egg and cheese sandwich. What kind of bread? Really? I should even go to At Your Feet in Peace. She just that girl. Sophie is her name. I'll introduce you in a second. Girl. Sophie is her name. I'll introduce you later. It's a good spread. There's 12 years difference between my oldest sister and I. My brother's 11 years older than me, and my sister's 12 years older than me. Good spread. There's 12 years difference between my oldest sister and I. Oh, boys. Boys, both boys. Jack and Alex. Oh, boys. Boys, both boys. Jack and Alex. Oh, it's all good. It's all good. You have boys too, Ronnie? Or you think you were just saying mine? You have boys too, Ronnie? Or you think you were just saying mine? Before I had kids, so I wanted a set, right? I wanted a boy and a girl. It's like, because I like to collect things, right? Complete set, But Alex is a boy, and I think I really like that they're like buddy, like they're like best friends. And I really like how although it was hard having two kids in diapers, I really like now they're just like really good friends. I really like that they're like buddy, like they're like best friends. Wow, big family. Although it was hard having two kids in diapers, I really like now. What a world we live in, Caroline. What a world. What a world we live in, Caroline. What a world. Wow, that's incredible. That is incredible, Ronnie. I love it. Wow, that's incredible. That is incredible, Ronnie. I'm gonna wash my bits pretty soon. And you can watch. I love it. How great is that? I know it's in Britain. There's a toilet paper commercial. You use the word bit for everything. You do your bit and you use the toilet paper to wipe your bits. And you do your bit and there's so many different ways to say meanings of the word bit. And you use the toilet paper to wipe your bits. You do your bit and there's so many different ways to say meanings of the word bit. It was way back in 2008 when I was there. And then there was another soap commercial where I saw some boobies.
It was way back in 2008 when I was there.
It's Runyon. How goes it?
And then there was another soap commercial where I saw some boobies. It's Runyon. How goes it?
My wife and I bought a round trip ticket to London for 2 weeks, and then our plan was to take the Channel to go to France, and then take a train to go to Rome and see the Vatican, and then maybe mosey up to Amsterdam, but the day we arrived, it was in September of 2008, I think. The Channel was on fire, and so instead we took a train from the underground to Harwich, England. It's a town on the English Channel, and they have there's a port there, and we hopped a ferry in the English Channel to Holland, and took the train to Amsterdam. And Harwich. That's where, and then we spent most of the time in Amsterdam, and we took a puddle jumper plane back to London for 2 days before we were supposed to fly back home, and we went to Stonehenge just before we went home. So we didn't spend a lot of time in England. It's like I couldn't understand anything that people were saying in the underground. I think I had my iPhone then, right? And I was hoping I could go there and get a new card, right? A new SIM card, and just buy cheap minutes or something like that. And I was just trying to ask, and I swear, I think they were purposely fucking with me. I don't know. I asked 3 times, and then I just have to walk away confused. And then, but when I was in Amsterdam, where they don't speak English as their first language, I could understand them perfectly. Their English was but when I and I'm I like British, British television. I watch, when I watched British television with my wife, I'm always having to translate for what they said. But when I was in England, I could not understand a word. When I watched British television with my wife, I'm always having to translate for what they said. But when I was in England, I could not understand. You think they? Yeah. Oh. I don't know. I think they were speaking Cockney or something. Apples and pears. Up the stairs. Excuse me. Me too. Me too. Up the stairs. Excuse me. What happened in 2008? Me too. What happened in 2008? I don't know what a porky is. Hey, I found out Siri knows jokes now. If it was just a month ago that Siri said, I don't know any jokes whatsoever. And now it's Siri, tell me a joke.
What did the Buddhist monk say to the hot dog vendor? Make me one with everything.
Make me one with everything. Siri, tell me a joke. Ooh. Take it back. Tell me another joke.
What did the Buddhist monk say to...
Tell me a different joke.
I bought my friend an elephant for his room. He said thanks.
Tell me another
I
joke.
said, don't mention it.
Pork pies lies. Ah, pork pies lies. Knock knock.
Pork pies lies.
Knock knock.
Pork pies lies.
Who's there?
A little old lady.
A little old lady. A little old lady who?
I didn't know you could yodel.
Ah. Haha.
Who's there?
Want another one?
How do you? Yes.
A little old lady.
Knock,
Little
knock.
old lady who?
Who's there?
Britney Spears.
Britney Spears who?
Knock knock.
Yeah.
Who's there?
Oops, I did it again.
Who's
Pep.
there?
Want another one?
One more.
Britney Spears who?
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Who's there?
Britney Spears.
Hey. Who-
Greetings, Earthling. I mean, Daddy.
One more.
That's right, Daddy. I'm Daddy.
Hey.
All right, communion. Hey, Ron.
All right, communion. Hey, Ron.
Pork pies lies. Pork pie lie. We're gonna get wet soon.
Pork pies lies. We're gonna get wet soon.
There's the thing about sweet meats. Let's see. Which one is that one?
There's the thing about sweet meats.
Yeah, here it is. Tom, Tom, the piper's son. Tom, Tom, the piper's son, stole a pig, and away did run. The pig was eat, and Tom was beat, and Tom went crying down the street.
Here it is.
Tom's pig was not a live one, but a sweetmeat, sold by the street hawkers, particularly in the 18th century. This rhyme is often confused with Tom, he was a piper's son, he learned to play when he was young, and all the tune that he could play was over the hills and far away, as Pigling Bland did in Beatrix Potter's story.
Often confused with Tom, he was a piper's son, he learned to play when he was young, and all the tune that he could
There's
play
a
was over the hills and far away.
late 18th century engraving of a pig pie man.
Potter's story. There's a
Speaking of pig pies,
late 18th century engraving of a pig pie man.
it's a pig pie man there.
Speaking of pig pies.
Sounds good, Jessica. I'm gonna get wet soon.
Pig pie man there. Sounds good, Jessica. I'm gonna get wet soon.
Simple Simon met a pieman going to the fair. Said Simon to the pieman, "Let me taste your ware." Said the pieman to Simon, "First show me your penny."
Simon met a pieman going to the fair.
Said Simon to the pieman, "Indeed, I have not any." Said the pieman to Simon. Oh, wait, no. Simple Simon. Wait, here, I don't know.
First, show me your penny. Said Simon to the pieman, "Indeed, I have not any." Said the pieman to Simon.
Oh, wait, no.
Simple Simon. Wait,
Here, I don't know. Simple Simon met a pieman going to the fair. Says Simple Simon to the pieman, "Let me taste your ware." Says the pieman to Simple Simon, "Show me first your penny."
Simple Simon.
Says Simple Simon to the pieman, "Indeed, I have not any."
Going to the fair.
Simple Simon went a fishing for to catch a whale. All the water he had got was in his mother's pail.
Show me first your penny.
The tale of Simple Simon may date from Elizabethan times, and the Oxford English Dictionary confirms that in the 18th century at least, Simple Simon meant a natural, a silly fellow.
The tale of Simple Simon may date from Elizabethan times, and the Oxford English Dictionary confirms that in the 18th century at least, Simple Simon meant a natural, a silly fellow.
Oh. Oh, I'm glad your friend's helping. I love this book so much.
Oh. I'm glad your friend's helping. I love this book so much.
I love little pussy. I love little pussy. Her coat is so warm, and if I don't hurt her, she'll do me no harm. So I'll not pull her tail, nor drive her away, but pussy and I very gently will play. This first appeared in print in 1830 and was thereafter included in a number of nursery rhyme books throughout the 19th century. You do, Amanda? Isn't it lovely? Her coat is so warm.
1830 and was thereafter included in a number of nursery rhyme books throughout the 19th century. You do, Amanda? Isn't it lovely?
Jack be nimble. Jack be nimble. Jack be quick. Jack jump over the candlestick. Candle leaping has long been practiced in England, both as a sport and as a way of telling fortunes. It was believed that the person who could jump over a lighted candle placed in the center of a room without extinguishing the flame was assured of good luck for the following year. It was a popular custom, particularly among the lace makers of Wendover in Buckinghamshire on the feast day of their patron saint, St. Catherine, on November 25th.
It was a popular custom, particularly among the lace makers of Wendover in Buckinghamshire on the feast day of their patron
Bobby
saint,
Shafto.
St. Catherine.
Bobby Shafto's gone to sea. Silver buckles at his knee. He'll come back and marry me. Bonnie Bobby Shafto. Bobby Shafto's fat and fair, combing down his yellow hair. He's my love forevermore. Bobby Shafto. Bobby Shafto's looking out. All his ribbons flew about. All the ladies gave a shout. Hey for Bobby Shafto. Oh, that's rough, Amanda. It's really scary. I'm sorry. Makes a car accident probably even more. All that. Yeah, it sounds like you really had a rough go of it lately. Sir Walter Scott described this as an old Northumbrian ditty. The original Bobby Shafto is said to have lived at Hollybrook, County Wicklow, and died in 1737. The last verse, however, refers to Robert Shafto of Whitworth Hall, near Durham, a parliamentary candidate in the 1761 elections, and said to be uncommonly handsome.
The last verse, however, refers to Robert Shafto of Whitworth Hall, near Durham, a parliamentary candidate in the 1761 elections, and said to be uncommonly handsome.
Here's the cover. Durham. This one's called Popular Nursery Rhymes, and it's got it's edited by Jennifer Mulheron. That's my favorite part of the little tidbits. All right, one more, and I'm gonna shower then. 3 little kittens, they lost their mittens. 3 little kittens, they lost their mittens, and they began to cry. Oh, mother dear, we sadly fear that we have lost our mittens. What? Lost your mittens, you naughty kittens? Then you shall have no pie. Meow, meow, meow. No, you shall have no pie. The 3 little kittens, they found their mittens, and they began to cry. Oh, mother dear, see here, for we have found our mittens. Put on your mittens, you silly kittens, and you may have some pie. Purr, purr, purr. Oh, let us have some pie. The 3 little kittens put on their mittens, and soon ate up their pie. Oh, mother dear, we greatly fear that we have soiled our mittens. What? Soiled your mittens, you naughty kittens. Then they began to sigh. Meow, meow, meow. Then they began to sigh. The 3 little kittens, they washed their mittens and hung them out to dry. Oh, mother dear, do you not hear that we have washed our mittens? What? Washed your mittens? Then you're good kittens. But I smell a rat close by. Meow, meow, meow. We smell a rat close by. Then you're a good kitten, but I smell a rat close by. Meow, meow, meow. You see John here? I don't see. I forgot to read the tidbit. These verses were first printed in New Nursery Songs for All Good Children, 1853, and are often attributed to the book's author, Eliza Follen, a New Englander. She, however, describes them as traditional. These verses were first printed in New Nursery Songs for All John's Good here? Children, 1853, and are often John, hello. One more, I can't help it. All right, Jack and Jill. Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of water. Jack fell down and broke his crown, and Jill came tumbling after. Up Jack got, and home did trot, as fast as he could caper. Went to bed and bound his head with vinegar and brown paper. Well, when Jill came in, how she did grin to see Jack's paper plaster. Mother vexed, did whip her next, for causing Jack's disaster. Oh, hopefully the car gets going. And Mother Goose's Melody, 1765, a woodcut illustration on this rhyme shows 2 boys, which has led at least one commentator to identify the 2 as Cardinal Wolsey and his coadjutor, Bishop Tarbes, who together went to France to arrange the marriage of Mary Tudor to the French monarch. Another asserts that it is of great antiquity, with its origins in Scandinavian mythology, while Lewis Spence in Myth and Ritual, 1947, maintains that some ancient mystic ceremony may be associated with the rhyme, since no one in a folklore sense climbs to the top of a hill for water unless that water has special significance. But, as the editors of the Oxford Dictionary of Nursery Rhymes have pointed out, the fact that after rhymes with water suggests that the rhyme may have originated in the 17th century.
But, as the editors of the Oxford Dictionary...
No, Mickey's been here since pill 208.
Rhymes with water suggests that the rhyme may have originated in the 17th century. No, Mickey's been here since pill 208.
Meek. Oh, Mickey Meeks. Here's that. I Love Lucy. Tin.
Meek. Oh, Mickey Meeks. Here's that. I Love Lucy.
Alright, I think it's about time to get in that shower. Oh, I'm still hungry though. Dang it to heck.
Alright, I think it's about time to get in that shower.
Fried eggs sound pretty good. These eggs any good still. Dang it all the heck. Used by 5718. Hey. I could make eggs and biscuit. That'd be kind of good, wouldn't it be? Wouldn't it be? Maybe make a scrambled egg. And, you know, like McDonald's kind of, they have eggs and biscuit. Well, you gotta come here. Tune out, turn off, drop in. Tune out of the show, turn off your Facebook accessing device, and drop into the echo chamber. Tune out, turn off, drop in. I totally can. What's your friend's name?
Turn off your Facebook accessing device and drop into
With cheese, indeed. I think we should shower first, then we'll come out, and then we'll cook that up. Maybe we should cook it first.
I totally can. What's your friend's name? With cheese, indeed. I think we should shower first, then we'll come out, and then we'll...
That's one of the tagline. You know, Timothy Leary had tune in, turn on, drop out. I've got tune out, turn off, drop in.
That's one of the tagline. You know, Timothy Leary had tune in, turn on, drop out. I've got tune out, turn off, drop in.
Double Amanda, double the fun. Yay!
Tune out, turn off, drop in. Double Amanda, double the fun. Yay!
Amanda and Amanda, we love you! I haven't seen her for a while, but there's somebody named Amanda Love. I used to like say Amanda Love a Kiss and Amanda Love and Kiss. Amanda Cox. I don't know. All right.
Amanda, we love you.
All right, it's about time to get in that shower. Oh, that's awesome. It's a fun name. It's a fun name. I need a Amanda Hugging Kiss. I need a Amanda Hugging Kiss. It sounds nice. All right. No. All right. Almost time to get in the shower. Maybe one more hit on the pipe. Oh my goodness. Should I make the biscuits? No. Clean the whistle first. Mickey makes that. So let's get that whistle clean. Whoa! And then we'll come out here and we'll cook up some biscuits and some eggs. Right, and I think scrambled egg, right? Scrambled egg. That's what I like. I like a folded egg at McDonald's at least. So I'm thinking we'll just stick with that. And some cheese. I'm such a weirdo. Dang it to heck. John's here. Hey. I promised you a shout out too, John. Horsey's here. Oh. Yeah, but I'm good at frying. Frying eggs is one thing I'm really good at. I'm good at frying. John North, we love you. John North, we love you. All right. I think after the show's over, you'd be able to click on her name and go to her profile and hit message. Otherwise, maybe you could try searching Miki Meek. Almost time to get in that shower. Dang it, the heck. Let's check out the instructions on these biscuits. $3.50, 13 to 17 minutes. You bet, you bet. Bye, Amanda. Hug and kiss. And Amanda Cox. Woo woo. All right, all right. Welcome back, welcome back. What are you doing, Sophie? Get down from there. I'm not great with face hookers, so if you... I'll pass it on to Miki if she's not here anymore. I'll pass it on.
John North, we love you!
She might have stepped out. back. Did you see Amanda wanted you to message her? Alright, communion.
John North, we love you.
Did you see Amanda wanted you to message her?
John North, we love you.
Oh, yeah. Let's see.
John North, we love you. John North, we love you.
I've got a nice pair of onesies that was sent to me here. I'll show them to you quick. Oh. They're not in here? Oh yeah, they're there. It's got a hood, and it's got thumb holes and footies, and it's crotchless. It's got pockets. Yeah, this is perfect. This is perfect. I'm clean as a whistle. I'm clean as a whistle. I'm clean I'm clean as a whistle.
I'm clean as a whistle. I'm clean as a clean.
Oh, thank you, Mickey Meek. Alright, where's the rest of the thing though? Alright. Clean as a whistle. Clean as a whistle. Clean as a whistle. All aboard. Dang it, double dog, dang it to heck. After this, it's going to turn into a cooking show. Double dog, dang it to heck. Indeed. Double dog, dang it, Alright. Time to get naked. Oh yeah. Oh. Clean as a as a whistle. Clean 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 as a whistle. Alright. Oh yeah. Dang it. Oh. Dang it. Alright. I'm clean as a whistle. Clean as a whistle. Alright, we're not too low here, are we? Dang it. I think we're alright. Time to get wet. Time to get wet. Alright. I'm naked now. I'm naked. Time to get wet. Is that a quote from something? I've never taken a truck stop shower. I've seen A&E about commercials about them though. Some of them are pretty friggin' high tech. There's this campground right outside of where is it? Oh, I can't think of where did Littleton, Colorado. Right outside there, there's A campground with really nice showers. I was there for 2 years in a row, and some of my favorite I'm clean as a whistle episodes were that shower. The pay shower. And I think some of them you can have them queued up. The showers, you know, queued up with when you pump gas. I think you can automatically have it set up to when you get inside, your shower's raining for you. Alright. Rinse it, rinse. Wash it, wash it, wash it, wash. Americans are notoriously picky, huh? Watch it, watch it, watch it, watch. Rinse it, 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 rinse it. You take videos in your shower? That's awesome, Amanda. Alright, I already watched twice, I think. Alright. Now finish Eggs and biscuits sound good, don't they? Dang it, the heck. Seems like you're in the habit of it, I don't know. Dang it, double dog, dang it. And rinse and repeat. Ah, Mary Katz is here. Hey, Mary Katz, I'll see you when you get back. Think about Amanda calling kids too. Mary Katz, how are you? How are you, my friend? How's the nursing business? Make Stanson. Alright. Alright, we got conditioner in there. Now, time to wash. Time to wash our bits. Horsey's clowning around. How are you, Horsey? Alright. lather? Would you rather lather? Hey. That's Amanda Hugging Kiss this time now. Hey. How's it going? How's it going? You two in Idaho, huh? Idaho. All right. I've never been to Idaho. Wow. Well, close. Well, maybe I was in a bit. The yellow, like where Yosemite is. It's part of your. Yeah. I don't know. I've been to Yosemite. I don't know, Yellowstone. Yellowstone, I mean. And some shows from Yellowstone. You know what? Idaho, Yellowstone National Park in Idaho is the only place you can legally get away with murder in the United States. Okay. All right. Geography was never my strong suit. Dang it, double up, dang it. I don't know, something about the Constitution. Saying that, you have to have a jury of your peers, right? And, like, I don't know, the jurisdiction that Idaho is in, like, there's no people there. And and so it's been possible to, I don't know, it's never been tested, but this constitutional law professor wrote Congress about it in the early noughts and said you should fix this problem because I don't know what they would do. Make alright, well I'm just glad you're here, wherever you're here, Mary. And the beard too, Mickey B. Oh yeah. I'm clean as a whistle. Clean as a whistle. Alright, I think we're ready to get out of this hour here. Okay, okay. I don't think I want to become a Mormon. No. No, thank you. Become a Pastafarian. The world's fastest growing carbohydrate-based religion, and you can get away with anything. There are no commandments. There's just, I'd rather you didn't. Indeed. That's nice. That's nice. I used to use a towel. This feels much better. know though, right? Where nothing I do here in furtherance of the show is a waste. Because I'm growing Day Nation, and when Day Nation grows strong enough, we're gonna change the motherfucking world. Don't worry, we'll take care of climate change. Don't worry. One step at a time. One shower at a time. We're gonna change the dang, the gosh dang world. I have so many good excuses for my bad behavior. Or I have excuses at least. They did. I can't remember who now, but they totally did. I forgot a towel, and I'm like, oh yeah. Was it you making me? Good idea. It was a good idea. Whoever it was. All right. Feast your eyes as I moisturize. You just missed the drying. Now it's moisturizing. Woo-hoo. All right. Oh, Caroline's sensitive. It is voluntary, it really is. Innocent. It's innocent. Just the human body, come on. Oh, drippy and trippy. Space colony. Space colony on the moon. On the moon. The big lava tube on the moon. Let's move there, Amanda. Alright, I think we're moisturized. Have your eyes sufficiently feasted? Alright. Uh-oh. What's unsafe? That was legal. That was totally legal. That was legal. That was totally legal. That's innocent. Innocent, I tell you. Innocent. Innocent, I tell you. Innocent. Innocent. Wasn't close. I was gripping my penis with a towel. No way you could see it. Yeah. Innocent. Wasn't close. I was gripping my penis with a towel. No way you could see it. Right? Thanks, Mickey Me. Right? Some people just have delicate sensibilities, I see. Alright, now it's time to do some cooking. Alright, so 350. Delicate sensibilities, I see. Alright. Now it's time to do some cooking. Alright, so 350. What are you? I don't know what you're talking about. You worry too much, Caroline. You'd think, especially with a diet of television, you'd be used to. You'd be used to naked people on the TV screen. I'm not even naked. With a diet of television, you'd be used to. You'd be used to naked people on the TV screen. I'm not even naked. So biscuits. We're making biscuits. Butter my biscuits. Wow. You. It's your choice to say something. Dang it to heck. Again, it's a voluntary situation here. Your choice to say something. Dang it to heck. Again, it's a voluntary situation here. 350. Shape of Water? No, I've never seen it. Sophie has to go outside. Hey, Michelle. The cooking show now. Sophie has to go outside. Hey, Michelle. Cooking show now. Okay, and then we need a baking sheet, it looks like here. Oh, dang it. Okay, and then we need a baking sheet, it looks like here. Hey, Sidwell. Sophie's ready to come in. Sophie's ready to come in. We're making egg and cheese biscuit sandwiches. We're making egg and cheese biscuit sandwiches. Should I use butter instead of cooking spray? Should I use butter instead of cooking spray? We're just going to use cooking spray. We'll put butter on the biscuits afterwards. Hey, Rhonda. It says on an ungreased cookie sheet. It just says an ungreased cookie sheet. I just greased it. Hey, Rhonda. It says on an ungreased cookie sheet. It just says an ungreased cookie sheet. I just greased it. What should I do? Dang it to heck. What do you think? Alright. Dang it to heck. Dang it to heck. Grab that dough down. Amanda knows how to work it. Too much butter. It doesn't seem. I don't think this is possible. Okay, now we gotta. Okay, fry up some eggs. Fry up some eggs. Dang it, Sophie. Sophie, come on. Come on. Okay, so then we cook these for how long? 13 to 17 minutes. Okay, so then we cook these for how long? 13 to 17 minutes. All right. Sophie. So now eggs. Probably 2 eggs is probably more than enough. Now eggs. Probably 2 eggs is probably more than enough. Sophie, stop it. Yeah, we have recycling. Okay, alright, here we go. Yeah, we have recycling. Here we go. Dang it to heck! These are hard-boiled eggs. Dang it to heck! These are hard-boiled eggs. Ah, here's some eggs. Phew. The eggs in the bowl are not hard boiled. I don't know. Ah, here's some eggs. The eggs in the bowl are not hard boiled. I don't know. There we go. Phew, I'm just glad we had eggs. There we go. I'm just glad we had eggs. Some milk in here. Okay, and let's get this here. Stove top lid. Stove top lid. All right, all right. You can't see. Dang it to heck. Can't see. Dang it to heck. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. No salt and pepper in there? Alright. No salt and pepper in there? Alright. Start over, why? Egg juice, eggs here? No yolk, is that what you're saying? Sophie, did you get yourself locked in here? Egg juice, eggs here? No yolk, is that what you're saying? Sophie, did you get yourself locked in here? The secret to cooking eggs is low heat. Low heat. Secret to cooking eggs is low heat. Low heat. Rachel Christie. Welcome to Jason is a Social Scientist. This is I'm Clean as a Whistle. This is shower number 192. But my main show is Jason is a Social Scientist by Mouth Daily, and on that show we're on pill 527. People often ask what my show is about. The premise is deceptively simple. The show usually by Mouth Daily. I film from this iPad up here. Let's look over the. Anyway, people often ask what my show is about. The premise is deceptively simple. I take my HIV medication live on the Book of Face each day in front of friends, family, and strangers. I do so in order to embrace stigma, dispel ignorance, and find support. After 527 pills, 527 shows, a number of bells, whistles, and bows have risen up and around and about the show. The bells, bows, and other people, the people that come back night after night and give me the most valuable resource, their time, to me that's the most significant thing that's risen up and around and about the show. But a number of bells, whistles, the community, therein lies the support that I was looking for. But a number of bells, whistles, and bows have risen up and around and about the show. Ding dong bell, boy do she knell. Hell, I mean heck, this show has it all. I like to say that it is Cloud Atlas and that it incorporates at least 600 years of entertainment. With Edward R. Murrow's radio broadcasts on record and cylinders played on a 19th century Edison home phonograph, along with the nursery rhyme book from my childhood containing woodcut illustrations from the 15th century. It is, in a sense, also the Matrix. In a previous iteration of the show, I created something I call the Rainbow Tunnel, in which I harness the power of Grayskull and the Eye of Thundera, funneling them through a series of warp nacelles, creating a static warp bubble and a subsequent singularity, punching a hole through the fourth wall, across the multiverse, and into the source. The show now takes place in an echo chamber, created by me, that serves as a way station between our reality and the source. I don't expect lay people to fully understand, as this is advanced social science. Yeah, so the show's also like an old-timey variety show, Carol Burnett style, mixed with a merry melody of Looney Tunes and a measure of Mork and Mindy, a dash of Mr. Ed, and 2 doses of Alice in Wonderland, a helping of Hee-Haw, heaps of Benny Hill, a hint of the Highlander, tons of the Twilight Zone, a tincture of Teen Wolf, ow, 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 an ounce of Oz, a cup of Creep Show, and Cast Away, a quart of Quantum Leap, and a gallon of Gilligan's Island. It's a 4-hour show and a 4-hour tour. Piles of Pee-wee's Playhouse, a pinch of Peter Pan, and a pound of Popeye. I am what I am. A whole block of Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood and a ration of the Rocky Horror Picture Show. I'm just a sweet transvestite from transsexual Transylvania. Ha ha. Sorry, gonna do the eggs. Come up to the lab and see what's on the slab. I can see you shiver with Antissa. Patient. Touch me. I wanna be dirty. Thrill me, chill me, fulfill me. Creature of the night. An undone Benjamin Button, a corny ear of Dumbo, a college try of I Spy, a couple raw strokes of Bob Ross, a spoonful of Mary Poppins, and the full Monty Python. Finally, lump in Rick and Morty with a liter of I Love Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds, and wham, bam, thank you ma'am, you got the show. Everything is out of place and out of time here, including and especially me. Alice will always be pregnant. Harambe will always be ready for her high fives. The first and the second coming will always be risen with the Obamas getting blowjobs from the Woodies. The Supermen and their boners will always be spinsters and sumptuouses working the sweatshop. The twin towers will always stand with Lady Liberty. You will have their MTV. Pigs will fly. Disco and dance will reign like men did in the days of old. I write nightly the future history of anachronism for your future children and your elderly grandparents. May they enjoy it now and time immemorial. If I'd have people take only one thing away from this show, it would be the knowledge that HIV is preventable. If you're HIV negative, there's a once-a-day pill that you can take. They call it PrEP, pre-exposure protocol. The pill is Truvada, and if you're HIV negative, you take it once a day, and it works like a highly effective chemical condom. It prevents HIV. But if you're already HIV positive like me, treatment is prevention. By taking my medication every day and maintaining an undetectable viral load, it makes it so I'm not contagious. U equals U. Undetectable equals untransmissible. It's a brave new world. The future is now, and it's 1969. Free love. Dang it, double dog, dang it. You could fuck me U equals U. Undetectable equals untransmissible. You could fuck me bareback all day long and never catch HIV from me. It's a brave new world. The future is now, and it's 1969. Free love. I already said that, didn't I? Oh, thank you, Amanda. You're sweet. It's just the coconut oil. It makes me shiny. Hey, Laura. No, have fun. Have fun. Have fun. Have fun. The biscuits are almost ready. The biscuits are almost ready. Looking good, looking good. Looking good, looking good. See how it tastes. See how it tastes. I think the biscuits can go in a little longer. Timer 2 minutes. Maybe just try a little bit more egg too. I don't know. I'm not liking this biscuit very much. Maybe just try a little bit more egg too. I don't know. I'm not liking this biscuit very much. I don't know. It could have been better. It could have been worse. I don't know. It could have been better. It could have been worse. How about we go get it a shirt on? How about we go get it a shirt on? Who's Peter? Oh, that's right. He's traveling. So he's doing well now. That's fun. Have a good day, Meeky Meek. I love you. Time for some communion. Okay, Sophie, the hard-boiled egg. All right, that sounds good. Sophie, come here, girl. Sophie. Hey, Sophie, the hard-boiled egg. All right, that sounds good. Sophie, come here, girl. Sophie. You like Dennis the Menace? My wife got me this shirt. For Christmas, I think it was, or my birthday, I can't remember which. Sophie, come here! You like Dennis the Menace? My wife got me this shirt. For Christmas, I think it was. Sophie! Sophie, come here! Sophie! She's probably gonna have the worst farts ever after this. I don't know if she's ever had an egg. Sophie! Hey! There she is. Sophie! Hey! Come here, sit. Shake. Shake. Lay down. Lay down. Lay down. Lay down. Down. Lay down. Lay down. Come on, lay down. Lay down. Lay down. Lay down. Lay down. Oh, lay down. Come on. Come on. Lay down. Lay down. Lay down. Good girl. That's it. Good girl. Good girl, Sophie. Sit. Sit. Shake. 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 No, no, no. Shake. Shake. Sophie, shake. That's it. Now lay down. Lay down. Good girl. Good girl. She's enjoying it. She's enjoying it. She's enjoying it. She's enjoying it. Communion, communion. They don't have very good taste though. They eat shit. Oh, they double dog. They don't have very good taste though. Sophie doesn't eat her own shit. I don't think. That's good. Oh. Oh, a big kiss, Ashley. Mwah. Yes, she will. Oh, a big kiss, Ashley. Mwah. Yes, she will. Yay! Maybe we can do a little dance too. Yay! Maybe we can do a little dance too. Tonight will be pill 528, if I remember correctly. Tonight will be pill 528, if I remember correctly. The pills just keep ticking by. The pills just keep ticking by. How many days have we been on Biktarvy, I wonder. Had at least 5 or 6. Maybe it's been almost a week we've been on Biktarvy. How many days have we been on Biktarvy, I wonder? At least 5 or 6. Maybe it's been almost a week we've been on Biktarvy. Should we dance? I'll dance you into my heart. Should we dance? Hey, Alan Scott Jr. I'll dance you into my heart. Should we dance? Hey, Alan Scott Jr. Thank you, Samantha. Thank you. It's good to see you. Good to see you, Alan. Thank you, Samantha. Alan's my middle name. You got 2 L's in mine, though. Good to see you. This moment now, violin will sound. Hold you now. I'll dance you into my heart. I'll dance you up. I'll dance you down. I'll dance the night away. Dance you to the end of time and to the brink of day. See you ending there with the starlight in your hair. I'll ask you if waltzing with me in the air. Into a magic spell and leave the earth below. You two, we will never let you go. I'll dance you up, I'll dance you down, I'll dance you all around the town. Woo! This is how I'll dance you into my heart. Dance you to the end of time until the brink of day. See you standing there, the starlight in your hair. I'll ask you if you're waltzing with me in the air. I'll step into a magic spell and leave the earth below. Dance you to the fairly well and never let you go. And never let you go. The battery's about to die. Dang, dang. Hey, Donna. Battery's about to die. 23 minutes left. Hey, Donna. We read a couple nursery rhymes. I'm gonna finish finish up these last little bit of eggs.
23 minutes left.
Bring away the biscuits. Hour left on the dishwasher. When that's finished up, I'll got about a half a load left. I'll fill that up.
Hour left on the dishwasher.
All right.
That's finished up. Got about a half a load left. I'll fill that up.
Into a magic spell, only the earth below. So after this, I think I'm gonna take a little nap. This afternoon, the boys have swimming lessons and book club, or a book fair at school.
I'm gonna take a little nap. This afternoon, boys have
Be doing that.
swimming lessons.
And then tonight, come back and we'll have Pill 528, Pill 528.
Tonight, come back, we'll have Pill 528, 8, 25, Pill 528.
I don't know what we're gonna do in the show tonight. Just hang out, I guess. Hey there, Niffer. Love you too. I don't know what we're gonna do in the show tonight. Just hang out, I guess. Hey there, Niffer. Love you too. Communion. Communion. We're coming to the end of the show, aren't we? Dang it, dang it. I love you all. Mwah. We're coming to the end of the show, aren't we? Dang it, dang it. I love you all. Mwah. You guys give me a reason to take a shower, a reason to get out of bed. You guys make me want to cook myself eggs. You guys give me a reason to live. Dang it to heck. You guys make me want to cook myself eggs. You guys give me a reason to live. Dang it to heck. Now what? A story. Now what? A story. Not again. Not again. The Cat in the Hat by Dr. Seuss. The sun did not shine. It was too wet to play.
Cat in the Hat.
So we sat in the house all that cold, cold, wet day.
Like Dr. Seuss.
I sat there with Sally.
Not shy.
We sat there, we two.
Wet to play.
And I said, how I wish we had something to do.
Cold, wet day.
Too wet to go out and too cold to play ball, so we sat in the house. We did nothing at all.
And I said, how I wish we had something to do.
So all we could do was to sit, 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 sit.
Sat in the house.
And we did not like it.
All.
Not one little bit. I did the dishes at the beginning of the show and took out the garbage.
All we could
Clean the
do
countertop.
was to sit, 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 sit.
Bump!
We did not like
And then
it.
something went
Not
bump!
a little bit.
How that bump made us jump!
Beginning of the show, we took out the garbage. Clean the countertop.
We looked and we saw him step in on the mat. We looked
Something went
and we saw him, the cat in the hat.
made us jump.
And he said to us, why do you sit there like that?
Then we saw him. step
I know it is wet and the sun is not sunny, but we can have lots of good fun that is funny.
He said to us, why do you sit there like that?
I know some good games we could play, said the cat. I know some new tricks, said the cat in the hat. A lot of good tricks. I will show them to you. Your mother will not mind at all if I do.
I know some good
Then Sally and I did not know what to say. Our mother was out of the house for the day.
A lot of good tricks. I will show them to you. Your mother will
But our fish said, no, no, make that cat go away. Tell that cat in the hat you do not want to play. He should not be here. He should not be about. He should not be here when your mother is out.
Make that cat go away. Tell that cat in the hat.
Now, have no fear. Have no fear, said the cat. My tricks are not bad, said the cat in the hat. Why, we can have lots of good fun if you wish. With a game that I call Up, Up, Up with a Fish.
Here, said the cat.
Put me down, said the fish. This is no fun at all. Put me down, said the fish. I do not wish to fall. Have no fear, said the cat. I will not let you fall. I will hold you up high as I stand on a ball, with a book on one hand and a cup on my hat. But that is not all I can do, said the cat.
Here, said the cat. I will not let you fall. I will
Look at me now, said the cat, with a cup and a cake on top of my hat. I can hold up 2 books. I can hold up the fish and a little toy ship and some milk on a dish. And look, I can hop up and down on the ball, but that is not all.
cake on top of my hat.
Oh no, that is not all.
And a little toy ship.
Look at me, look at me, look at me now. It is fun to have fun, but you have to know how. I can hold up the cup and the milk and the cake. I can hold up these books and the fish on a rake. I can hold the toy ship and a little toy man. And look, with my tail I can hold a red fan, and I can fan with the fan as I hop on the ball. But that is not all. Oh no, that is not all.
Toy ship and a little toy man. And
That is what the cat said. Then he fell on his head.
I can
He came down with a bump from up there on the ball, and Sally and I, we saw all the things fall. And our fish came down too. He fell in a pot. And he said, do I like this? Oh no, I do not. This is not a good game, said our fish as he lit. No, I do not like it. Not one little bit. Talking about lit pot. Oh, like some pot real quick here.
Said our fish as he lit. No, I do not like it. Not one little bit. Talking about lit pot. Like some pot real quick here.
Now look what you did, said the fish to the cat. Now look at this house. Look at this. Look at that. You sank our toy ship, sank it deep in the cake. You shook up our house and you bent our new rake. You should not be here when our mother is not. You get out of this house, said the fish in the pot.
Look at that. You sank our toy ship, sank it deep in the cake. You
But I like to be here. Oh, I like it a lot, said the cat in the hat to the fish in the pot. I will not go away. I do not wish to go. And so, said the cat in the hat, so, I will show you another good game that I know. And then he ran out, and then fast as a fox, the cat in the hat came in with a box. What's in the box? A big red wood box. It was shut with a hook. Now look at this trick, said the cat. Take a look.
The cat in the hat came in with a box. What's in the box?
Then he got up on top with the tip of his hat. I call this game a fun in a box, said the cat. In this box are 2 things I will show to you now. You will like these 2 things, said the cat with a bow.
With the tip of his hat. I call this game
I will pick up the hook. You will see something new. 2 things. I call them thing 1 and thing 2. These things will not bite you. They want to have fun. And out of the box came thing 2 and thing 1. And they ran to us fast. And they said, how do you do? Would you like to shake hands with thing 1 and thing 2? And Sally and I did not know what to do. So we had to shake hands with thing 1 and thing 2. We shook their 2 hands. But our fish said, no, no. Those things should not be in this house. Make them go. They should not be here when your mother is not. Put them out. Put them out, said the fish in the pot. Have no fear, little fish, said the cat in the hat. These things are good things, and he gave them a pat. They are tame, oh so tame. They have come here to play. They will give you some fun on this wet day. Now here is a game that they like, said the cat. They like to fly kites, said the cat in the hat. No, not in the house, said the fish in the pot. They should not fly kites in a house. They should not. Oh, the things they will bump. Oh, the things they will hit. Oh, I do not like it, not one little bit. Then Sally and I saw them run down the hall. We saw those 2 things bump their kites on the wall. Bump, thump, thump, bump, down the wall in the hall. Thing 1, thing 2, and thing 1, they ran up and they ran down. On the string of one kite, we saw Mother's new gown. Her gown with the dots that are pink, white, and red. Then we saw one kite bump on the bed of her head, on the head of her bed. Then those things ran about with big bumps, jumps, and kicks, with hops and big thumps, and all kinds of bad tricks. And I said, I do not like the way that they play. If Mother could see this, oh, what would she say? Then our fish said, look, look. And our fish shook with fear. Your mother is on her way home, do you hear? Oh, what will she do to us? What will she say? Oh, she will not like to find us this way. Then our fish said, look, look. And our fish shook with fear. Your mother is... Do something fast, said the fish. Do you hear? I saw her, your mother. Your mother is near. So as fast as you can, think of something to do. You will have to get rid of thing 1 and thing 2. So as fast as I could, I went after my net, and I said, with my net, I can get them, I bet. I bet with my net, I can get those things yet. Then I let down my net, it came down with a plop, and I had them, at last. Those 2 things had to stop. Then I said to the cat, now you do as I say, you pack up those things and you take them away. Oh dear, said the cat, you did not like our game? Oh dear. What a shame, what a shame, what a shame. Then he shut up the things in the box with the hook, and then the cat went away with a sad kind of look. That is good, said the fish. He has gone away. Yes, but your mother will come. She will find this big mess. And this mess is so big and so deep and so tall, we cannot pick it up. There is no way at all. And then, who was back in the house? Why, the cat. Have no fear of this mess, said the cat in the hat. I always pick up my playthings, and so I will show you another good trick that I know. 4 minutes left. Dang it, double dog, dang it. Then we saw him pick up all the things that were down. He picked up the cake, and the rake, and the gown, and the milk, and the strings, and the books, and the dish, and the fan, and the cup, and the ship, and the fish, and he put them away, and then he said, that is that. And then he was gone, with the tip of a hat. Then our mother came in, and she said to us too, did you have any fun? Tell me, what did you do? And Sally and I did not know what to say. Should we tell her the things that went on there that day? Should we tell her about it? Now, what should we do? Well, what would you do if your mother asked you? The end. So we have less than 3 minutes left. I want to thank everybody for being here. Jason is a social scientist. I'm clean as a whistle. Shower number 192. Come back later. I'll have more ideas for you, and you'll have things you'll want to talk about, and so will I. And I love you all. This is a fun shower, and dang it, and double dog, dang it. Mwah. Oh. Toot toot. Giddy up, giddy up, giddy up. Alright, I'm home. If I have people take only one thing away from this show, it would be the knowledge that HIV is preventable. If you're HIV negative, there's a once-a-day pill that you can take. They call it PrEP, pre-exposure protocol. The pill is Truvada, and if you're HIV negative, you take it once a day, and it works like a highly effective chemical condom. It prevents HIV. But if you're already HIV positive like me, treatment is prevention. By taking my medication every day and maintaining an undetectable viral load, it makes it so I'm not contagious. U equals U. Undetectable equals untransmissible. You could fuck me bareback all day long and never catch HIV from me. It's a brave new world. The future is now, and it's 1969. I love you all. Dang it, and dang it, and double dog dang it. Communion. All day long, horsey. Communion. Oh, I do my best, Caroline. I do my best. Oh, I love you all. Dang it! Alright, tonight will be pill 528. Oh, I love you. Alright, tonight will be pill 528. Don't leave me, no. Hang on. I love you too, Samantha, Michelle, Sidwell, Caroline. Oh, I love you all. Dang it. No, no.